Hi there, and welcome to the Bab Young channel, and welcome to my Friday Sews. First of all, let's just say thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating the hashtag Friday Sews, so we can all come together on a Friday and let you know what we've been up to. So what have I been up to? Well, last week I did mention that I was trying to deal with a bag pattern that I'd created, my own bag pattern. Yeah, let's have a look at this bag. I'd actually started doing it, and I've put one together. So let's have a look at this bag and see what it actually looks like. And here is the bag, all finished. It's not too bad. There are some things I'm not happy about it, but that's why I've made it, because I hadn't really gone through the pattern for a while and ironed out all the little niggles and things that I wasn't happy with that I needed to address by making this bag. But yeah, this one's come together not too bad, but with some issues. But as you can see, it's a cross body strap, and the strap's got a lot of length in it, so that you can actually, that's at full length and that's fully across the body. So you could, if you want, take this all the way back along, and then you've got a much smaller strap, which makes it more like that. See, that's not bad. Now, what I'll do is I'll get a bit closer so you can see the details of it and see how it actually looks. So as I said, this strap is quite adjustable. It's about halfway, so you can actually have it across the body or just over the shoulder. Now, as you can see, it's a nice decent size. It's quite a bit of a I don't know how big this is. I really don't know. I haven't sort of measured or tried to work out what sort of volume you'd get with this, but other than it is quite a reasonable sized bag. Now, I suppose the style of it, I've always considered it to be what I'd call a bit like a messenger bag, or maybe a satchel type bag, but there's one little oddity with it. As you're looking at this, you're thinking, well, that's nice. That's obviously got to be the front. Well, technically it is. It's the side that appears out, but this is a fake flap. You don't open it from this side at all. That's just for show, just to make it look like that way. It does actually open from the other side, from this side. This is the side you have next to your body, because you want to be able to keep this away from people trying to get in. Two magnetic clasps on there, and on the inside we then have what I would call the outer zip. Now, what I've done is I've used big chunky zips, and they open up fully, so you can actually open up the bag and fully get inside there. And then inside is another chunky zip. You've got one compartment here on this side, and then opening up this other big chunky zip, the inner zip, that opens up and reveals another side here. But this other side has got 3 little pockets in it, and the way that this sits on you is that those 3 little pockets would actually be in against the body. So when you put stuff in them, you haven't got this thing, or there's less chance that thing of somebody trying to come up and trying to brush past you and scan your cards and details, because your details are against you, and you've got all this volume of bag and whatever you've got in it forward of that. So yeah, so basically 2 inner sections, but the one section has this inner zip, which again I've used this these chunky zips, these open-ended chunky zips. I suppose I could put a zip that doesn't open up, but I just find it's more versatile that way. And then, like I say, you've got the inner zip that then closes up the bag, and you could be left like that, as it were, without having to have this flap. But then I want it to be more secure, a bit more, which is why I put this flap on to mean that it's properly shut up, and it's less like the people can get into there. So yeah, so those pockets are on this side here, so when the bag's like that, there you go, they're next to me. But yeah, styling wise was brought about because I had another bag that I'd had for a number of years, and it eventually fell apart. So I took the basic styling of that bag and created this one. Well, not quite this one, there are a few steps in between. There is another bag I'll just show you that I've done, and it's this blue one, which is this style. Pretty much the same thing. I was trying to work out how to put it together, and it has, you know, the fake flap, it has the adjustable strap. Only got one clasp on it. This one's got the outer zip, again chunky. But this one I hadn't put in an inner zip between the two different compartments, but you do have a couple of inner pockets. So this was a bit of a design styling, as it were. I'm trying to work out the pattern. This one, as you can see how floppy it is. This is, yeah. So I was having trouble trying to work out how to get some rigidity into the bag style. This one is better. It's a lot better, but it's still not perfect. Had rather a nightmare doing what is this flat piece. So this doesn't look right at all. This top bit, it's not right. It doesn't sit properly, and I haven't put the right amount of interfacing that, and actually I forgot on one piece to put interfacing on the inner side, so it's not like it should be. So that was one of the issues I had. I got a couple of other iterations of this bag from previously. This is, I made it a long time ago. Again, it's very much that same sort of thing. I pulled the zip out that I put in there, and trying to work out how to put it together. This I'm now using for, it's got zips and webbing and stuff in it. I just use that around the, my sewing room, so that's where that lives. And I got an even older one, which is this one, which is actually a smaller version. This didn't have any zips in it at all. I was just still trying to work out how to get the thing to come together and what the pattern pieces needs to be. So, but yeah, it sort of, it works, and now I just use it for bits and pieces for elastic and stuff. So that just sits around my sewing room as well. But yeah, so the panda bag is coming along, but it's still not quite right. So now I've done this, now I've made it, what I need to do really is to get all my notes and everything wrote up. Now I do have a bunch of notes, let me grab them, which is this lot, and I've got my pattern pieces all worked out, which are here. So I need to really sit down and go through my instructions, get them all wrote down properly and correctly, so that when I come to make it again, I can make it without any issues, and I can make sure that if I'm going to do something else with this bag, that it's perfectly you're able to follow it properly without there being any issue. But there's still quite a bit of work to do yet before I'm anywhere near that. So the next thing I've been doing is cutting up material. I've been raiding my scrap bag. As I said, what I want to do is take my scraps, cut them up, and then put them together a bit like a patchwork quilting type thing, and then make a bag out of my scraps. So that's what I've been doing. This is just a few of the pieces. I've been cutting them into triangles and squares, and I'm going to cut loads up and then start sewing them together. I've got some more material over there, some different stuff, not just this colour, but just all sorts coming out of my scrap bag, and hopefully eventually I'll have enough that I'll be able to start putting them together and then turn that into another bag. So yeah, the scrap bag's still looking very full at the moment, but I'm sure I'll hopefully start getting down it a bit, and once they do start coming together, it'll really start to look like something useful. Now I've also gone and bought some material. It was on sale, which is why I got it, and I've also got a pattern that I already had that I bought a little while ago that I think will work perfect with it. Now the pattern is a New Look 6742, which is a coat. I'm going to do view A, which is what the model is wearing, the shorter version, and it does say on the back that it's good for, if I can read it, wool types, denim can't read the rest, I haven't got my glasses on. So heavier materials really, and I thought, yeah, when I saw the material I thought, I know what that'll work for, and the material is this stuff. Now you're probably looking at this going, yeah, that's quite brown and sort of not a bad material, but actually the website I got it from actually says that that is the correct side, the main side. It's like a, don't know, diamond star shaped pattern, but the other side gives you this, and actually I really like this side compared to this side. Now this is a wool mix, if I remember rightly it said it was 45% polyester, 55% wool, so it's quite a heavy wool blend, and it's heavy. Now this was on sale, like I said, from Pound Fabrics. If it's still there, I will put a link into it, because it was down from about £14 a metre down to £6 a metre. So I got 4 metres of it, which is more than enough to do that coat. So I've got ideas on other things possibly after that. But yeah, like I say, that's the main side. And this is the other side that I prefer. So yeah, lots of material there for making a coat. Now I know that this probably needs some lining material, so I'd have to get some sort of, probably just a polycotton, basic polycotton to go as a lining with this. So still other stuff to get, but I've got the wool. Now it does need washing, which in itself will be a bit of fun, because obviously being 55% wool, I'm going to have to be rather careful of how I wash this. So yeah, that'll be a fun thing to do. Won't be able to put that in the washing machine, I doubt. So there you go, that was my week. Not a great deal done. One bag that took a lot longer than expected, but now I need to spend some time writing up the notes and getting all the details in there, so that when I give it a go next time, I'll know exactly what I'm doing and what order I need to do it all in. So probably do that this weekend and hopefully have all that detailed correctly. So for my bag pattern, hopefully I'll be able to get my coat made up sometime before the end of the year. I don't know when, I haven't really planned that. All I know is I saw the wool blend material and thought I'll get that now while I see it. So yeah, hopefully before the end of the year. As I say, you never know. Might be the end of next year, knowing me, probably. But I'll try and see how far I get along with that. And that's it. So if you like my video, please do give it a like, subscribe, that way you'll get notifications of when my videos come out. Put any comments if you'd like to leave a comment. I do like reading your comments, and it's always enjoyable to communicate and discuss things with you, and also with each other if you wish to. So it just leaves me to say thank you for watching my video, and I look forward to seeing my next video. Bye.
Yeah.